Greetings, CBC. Welcome to this week's Sunday warm-up. I'm bringing the Sunday warm-up to you live on location at the Pastors Conference at Parkside Church, Alistair Baggs Church. In a few hours, myself, Matt, and Tom, we're here. Tom's already disappeared in my bald head. We're here together for the next few days for the Pastors Conference. And it doesn't start till like 3, but we came up early because there's food trucks, there's lunch, and there's lots and lots of books that we can look at for purchase. So we're hanging out here today and Tuesday and Wednesday at the Pastors Conference. And I did this last year where I put the video together at the Pastors Conference. You can see part of the church just to make sure that we're not like just out to lunch for the next few days. For this week, keep it real brief and real short for you. Romans chapter 8 verses 12 to 17 is what we're going to be looking at. We'll break that up into 3 points. I'll leave that up to you to try to find 3 points within it, or maybe how you would break it up. So just Romans chapter 8 verses 12 to 17. And I would suggest just leaning into those 5 verses in terms of Romans this week. Alongside that, I want to give you 3 other verses that'll go along each of the 3 points. So Galatians chapter 2, verse 20, Galatians 2, verse 20, and 1 John chapter 4, verses 13 to 21, 1 John 4, 13 to 21, and 1 Peter chapter 2, verses 18 to 25. 1 Peter 2, 18 to 25. In my mind, I'm wondering, why am I repeating the verses? Because you could just rewind it and watch it again. But since I did it, I'll just do it with all 3 of them. So that's it as far as the text this week. The title of it's going to be Heirs with Christ, and looking at how by the Spirit of God we are children of God. We've been adopted. We've been made sons of God, sons and daughters of God, children of God, and we are not given a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear. It really builds perfectly on where we left off last week. So that's what we'll be looking at. On a couple of side things too, I'm going to put on the Sunday morning email, the worship link, a song by Sean Groves. It's called Abba Father. If you want to YouTube that this week, maybe at some point, it's just called Abba Father by Sean Groves. And keep in mind, too, this is Mother's Day this Sunday, so we'll have a little special recognition of the mothers and during service. And let me just lovingly challenge and encourage you, don't be that dad that says, she ain't my mom. Dads, lead in getting your wives, the mother of your children something. Encourage your children to be able to do something, and let's have some time together in worship this week where we can honor the moms, recognize the moms, love on them, and study the Word of God together. We're not going to do any cute little Mother's Day sermon thing, because our moms are radical warriors for Christ, and they would slap me in the face because they want to hear the Word of God being preached. So that's what we're going to do this Sunday. Romans chapter 8, continuing in that. Again, we got 3 more weeks in Romans chapter 8 before we get then to chapter 9. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. And we are heading off to maybe get some good food and make a tough decision between a couple of the food trucks before we head into the Pastors Conference. We would appreciate your prayers for us this week as we're in the Pastors Conference and learning some good stuff to maybe bring back home to you all. So we'll see you Sunday. God bless you. Have a great week. See you guys.